Well, during the holiday season, the housing market typically slows down. Some of you may be waiting until spring to put your home on the market. This morning, real estate agent Seth O'Byrne is here with the top 5 most effective upgrades you can do to get top dollar for your home. Seth, good morning.
Yeah, happy Wednesday. Thanks for having me. I'm happy to talk about this. And you know, as work schedules are starting to slow down and people have more time, we're finding now is the time that people are thinking about, I need to do some work on my property. I'm going to sell it in, say, April or May. And so we thought it'd be a great time to talk about all the calls that we're getting right now and what advice we're giving people for free. We wanted to put it on the network.
All right, so let's talk about this. We'll sort of go in order from 1 to 5 as far as the top 5 things you suggest people do now. Number 1, give your house a fresh coat of paint.
Yeah, fresh coat of paint. We find that paint is one of the most impactful things that you can put onto a piece of property. $1,500, you can do it in 1 to 2 days. This is a current property that we have actually listed downtown right now. They did the paint as we suggested. It made a huge impact. And typically it gives about $20,000 of resale value, roughly about 5% depending on what sales price you're selling for.
$20,000 just for putting some paint on your walls?
It's amazing.
Why wouldn't you?
It's amazing. And that's why it's at the very top of our list. It's almost 10 times the amount of money you put into the property and get out of it. Now, of course, remember, every number we quote today is a very rough estimate, but they're based on real clients that have actually done these things to their properties and done well over the last 10 years that we've been selling real estate.
Number 2, lighting.
Lighting's huge. Reason why it comes under paint is it's a little bit more expensive, but it adds a similar amount of value. You can see it typically adds $15,000 to $25,000 of value. The reason it costs so much is sometimes if you have outdated electrical or you have to do drywall work, it can go from $3,500 to $5,500. But as you can see in this property photo, it makes a huge impact and really modernizes the property.
It looks beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now number 3, the front yard landscape. This is huge. I mean, and I don't think it will be that much of a chore as you may think it will be to add some fresh flowers and clean up that lawn.
Absolutely, yeah. So front landscape's huge. Again, this is an estimate. You look at
this house is huge. I'm glad I don't have to mow that long.
This was not $4,000 to get this property ready. This is a listing we actually just sold in Fairbanks Ranch. This is kind of one of the more expensive homes we've sold this whole year. This was probably more than $40,000, but for most people's homes, you're talking about a 1,200 square foot house with 50 feet of frontage, about $4,000 just to freshen up the landscaping. We forget when we live inside the home that people who are looking to purchase that home, they make the decision. So that's why it's called curb appeal, from the time they step up to the curb to go into the house. And so that front landscaping can make a major impact.
There you go. Okay, so beautiful house, but it's not for me if I have to do the yard work there.
Yes.
All right, counters in the kitchen and the bathrooms, these make a huge difference as far as aesthetics go.
Absolutely, yeah. Counters are kind of one of my favorite things you can do because actually counters establish a character to a property. You put concrete countertops down, it tells the world that you're green and you're environmental. You put quartz, it says you're into modernity. And granite, of course, like you see here, is a timeless classic. About $5,000 to do the work, gives you about $20,000 in resale, sometimes more. And of course, as you know, countertops are getting cheaper and cheaper over time. So there's actual granite that's thin. You can slide over the existing tile. People are putting slabs down for $800, and so that's hard to beat as far as an upgrade.
There you go. Also flooring. This is beautiful right here. This can make a huge difference, but this is a major project.
It's a major project. This is a property we just sold in Pacific Beach that was actually the old Mission Bay Yacht Club, and they redid a lot of the existing tile to make it look like it was originally. And you can see $20,000, $30,000 sometimes to do flooring. Remember, of course, you always have laminate as an option, but if you want to do real hardwoods or tile, it's a big expense, it has a big impact, but that's why it's at the bottom of the list, is it does cost quite a bit to do those rehabs.
So you offer a free concierge service for folks that haven't listed their property quite yet, but are going through some of these repairs. What do you guys do? Yeah,
so we have a brand within our brand called Listing Concierge. It's a service we offer completely free to any of our clients, and anybody watching today can give us a call, and we can give them a free consultation. We manage the contractors, we manage the process, we give them advice on what we see resales better on each individual home, and it's completely complimentary to every one of our clients.
There you go. SethSold.com is the website if you want to get a hold of Seth O'Byrne or any member from his team. Seth, thanks.
Thank you.
Have a happy holiday season. Happy holiday season. I'll get it out.